What's going on, Print Fam? It's your boy Cam. Welcome back to the Print Life. Roll the credits. It's Monday the 5th, 9:51 a.m. Today I'm picking up where I left off last week, and that's in regards to tuning up the Sidewinder. I actually spoke to the M&R rep yesterday, and they gave me access to the Sidewinder's, basically the installation manual. And after just a little bit of investigation, learned pretty quickly that the way that I showed you guys how I was leveling this thing last time was dead wrong. So I'm going through and fixing my mistakes. Well, really the only reason that it's wrong or that you can't level the pallets specifically with this is because, and I figured this out with my level, but these arms, all of them have a different tilt. So the steel is not like perfectly straight. The first thing I did was put a level on the center shaft here and leveled it this way and that way using the height adjustments on the legs here and there. The center bearing is as level as I can get it. So there's a lot of little things. I also found that some of our aluminum pallets have some warping this way or this way, and some of them even warp from the sides a little bit. So none of them are perfect. I just got a few more pallets to do. I'm gonna get them done right now. A coffee break. Time to open. One of the issues I keep running into is finding the height where I have enough up and down adjustment on these pallets, but I'm still trying to prevent the head from tilting too much at an angle this way. All right, I got the up and down level. Now we're gonna work on the pallet. I lost the little washer that goes on the bottom of this. Could be anywhere. This is something that's really hard to show, but I got all the rest of the pallets level using the level adjustments here. Hopefully you can see them. All the rest of them are good, but this one, I'm maxed out at the height that it'll go up on this end, which means I have to take this, lower the whole thing a little bit more so that I can then go around. This is a nightmare. Big bummer. Gone around this thing like 20 different times. There's so much fluctuation between the arms. Some of them are like more bent down than others. It's close though. But now I'm tired of dealing with it. Now I'm gonna go do another round. Fuck. All right. I had to take just a quick break. Actually, it's going to be a long break from the Sidewinder so that I can, reply to emails, that kind of shit. Also, y'all know that I've been working on the website, and I submitted the design changes, and now the developers are telling me that there's going to be yet another price increase based on the design changes I made. I get it with the art file manager because we didn't have one before, so I can see how that would be difficult. But then they're also saying I have to pay more for the design, which is confusing because I'm the one doing the design. Trying to keep it cool. I'm gonna wait and see exactly what they mean by design. They said they need to bring on a designer. Don't trust it. I have tried every different kind of CPA bookkeeping option. I've tried QuickBooks Zero. I've tried hiring people. That never works out. Then I found this company, I'm not gonna put them out there yet, that does bookkeeping, and they charge a pretty reasonable monthly fee to do it. Now it's only a cash basis, and I've been trying to run on the accrual basis for a while. Accrual's nice because it kind of keeps you current on what is going out, which is cool, but I'm still gonna run QuickBooks in conjunction with this, but this is gonna be the actual bookkeeping that's moving through the system. And then if it turns out after a while that I don't need QuickBooks, then we'll go from there. I'm excited to use it and see if it works well. If it works well, then I'll be sure to let you guys know about it. Thanks for calling Monument. This is Cam. How can I help you? All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, as I'm actually quoting the print job with our current website, I'm reminded of how good and simple it is like right now, and it makes me nervous to make any changes to it. There are 2 features that we have to have. The rest of it, I don't even know if it's necessary, which is terrifying because I don't want to pay a bunch extra for a feature that may or may not even be necessary. God damn it, there's so much to think about with this stuff. Hey look, I got more mail. Cool. And cool. I go on eBay pretty much every day just to see if there's ever a Pendleton shirt. Again, with my size, there's a specific size I need them long, right? Yep, and this is the Pendleton board shirt. This thing is brand goddamn new. Next one is a recommendation from Marshall Atkinson. He's been reading it, and you guys know of him by now. He did a lot of very generous write-ups for me in Impressions magazine. He also, I also did a podcast with him for Inksoft, which should be posted here in the next couple of weeks. And he recommended this one as Profits First because, as you all know, I've just been trying to figure out how to make some more money in this business, and hopefully this has some good ideas. I'm gonna read this, and much like I did with that Made to Make It, I'm gonna do kind of like book reports. But I'm thinking it would be kind of cool. What do you guys think about this? It's pretty much more or less doing a chapter by chapter rundown throughout the course of my vlogs. That could be fun. We'll see. Thanks for calling Monument. This is Cam. How may I help you? Yeah, what's up, man? All right, sorry about the interruption. That was a call from a client who we are now doing a feature print project on. So anyway, back to this. I mean, it could be fun, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and read the chapter of this book tonight. Profits First. If you would like to see me do a daily review of this thing, let me know in the comments, and as I'm going through the weeks, I'll tackle this thing chapter by chapter. Could be something different, right? We'll all learn from it together. So far what they're talking about is just how Michael came up with this idea of the Profits First system. He has tested it on dozens of different kinds of businesses, and pretty much everyone that's in this certain circumstance, I'm not sure if I'm in that circumstance yet or not, has used this and was able to turn things around. And as you guys know, I express it all the time, that's exactly where I'm at. I'm lost. I don't know what the next step is for me. Hopefully, this will clarify some things. Phone's ringing. Let's grab that right quick. Yeah, if you have any other questions, I'm here till 7, so. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Mondays always feel like you have 1,000 things to do, and because you're all over the place, you never get any of them done. Remember, wasn't I working on this thing earlier, and then I didn't get it done? So let's work on that again. Son of a bitch. See, this is what Mondays do. Before that, though, I've got to finish up the rest of this chapter, so let's do that first. He says what I have long suspected to be the case, in that most multi-million-dollar companies, we assume they're turning big profits, but in reality, it's very, very rare to find a business on any level that has any kind of actual profit at the end of the year. All right, dudes, this book is blowing my mind. His entire opening thesis in chapter 1 pretty much goes hand in hand with where my thought process has been over the course of the last, I don't know, 3-6 months. Ever since I started talking about not automating my shop. This is a great Monday. There's hardly just a handful of sales calls. And here it is. This is why this book was recommended to me by Marshall, because I was explaining to him my problems in that even this year, like my account, like my fucking thing said I was profitable by a pretty large chunk. I had a pretty large chunk of profit this year. Yet none of that profit was in my bank accounts. And I haven't been able to figure out why. This book is going to address all my problems. Okay, so this chapter has a lot of basically makes a lot of promises that are supposedly very simple in your accounting procedures that are supposedly going to help you run your business off of the actual cash you have, as opposed to those weird financial data sheets that we all do. So that's chapter 1. I feel like I laid it out for the most part. It's just a promissory note telling you what's to come. And then in tomorrow's video, I'm going to read this tonight as well. It's going to be chapter 2, the core principles of profit first. So we're going to go over chapter 2 and go from there. Now, as much as I'm excited to dive into that, acquiring a couple of sponsors is of great importance to the health and wealth of this channel as a whole right now, because ultimately I need help. And the only way I can get help or can afford help right now is with a sponsorship deal. I need cash, not product. I need a fucking cash sponsorship deal so that I can start, so that I can get an editor in here so he can start editing. Because all is fine and dandy right now. I'm filming. But what happens is that when we close is when I can start editing. And then by the time I'm done with the edit, it's 3 in the morning. And that's a problem. It's not sustainable. I can do it for a while, but I can't do it forever. I need an editor that's here editing as I'm filming, assembling, and then at the end of the day, I would just go do a final cut, put my little style to it basically, and then we're done for the day. That's what I need. Got a letter from Cape Shark, 2022 Main Street, Chatham, Massachusetts, 02633, MA, Massachusetts. Shout out to Brendan for the stickers. Let's go stick them on my my dude here. So cool. Yep. Thanks for the stickers, Brennan. And you guys go check out capeshark.com, all that good stuff. And if, you know, I'm pretty much not going to use this guy. I'm going to get some kind of a really cool frame to start plastering up stickers on. But if you got a print shop, if you got a clothing brand, got anything, send me your stickers. My address is on monumentlimited.com. Mail them to me. And if you send them, I will film them and stick them and shout them out. Because you know why? Because I love stickers. That's why. I just quoted a couple more live events. So the live events are starting to get quoted out for the year. We're in event season, I think. Usually around this time. Okay, pretty much been stuck at this desk all goddamn day long. It's pretty much a gigantic struggle for me when it comes to like writing copy. I'm not good at it. So when I have to, you know, do any kind of headline writing or like explaining my services and products, it's just like, I'm trying to become a better writer, just not there yet. And because it takes me so long, I was not able to get to the remaining leveling of this press yet, and that's about 5:37, so the day is slowly disappearing. But I think that's pretty much it for today. We'll pick up on the M&R Sidewinder tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, Print Fam. Peace out.